After you died, I realized that I never really liked hunting. I just liked hanging out with you. I lost you when you left me to find yourself. Savage mice overran Mallory's home until she built a better mousetrap and attracted a more elegant class of rodent. As my story came to a close, I realized that I was the villain all along. I stood and watched the final sunset as the world was ending. Light that once would fall was now ascending. The right shoe left, knowing that the left shoe was right. Tell no one about this cape. He thought of all the different ways to make it look like an accident. One last time I looked around, as I am lifted off this ground for good. Hidden well beneath every shell is a propeller for galactic travel. Arise, little one, fellow reapers of souls, now let us pray. No one was even aware of its existence, but when it sounded, we all knew. I once met an angel who held the source of all things in balance. She let me have a go, but then sneaked off and now I'm stuck. He imagined a wonderful world of possibilities outside the house, but he never checked just in case. The dragon egg. I was once having a day nap, and I dreamed that you bought me a dragon egg, and I woke up and said, "Where's my dragon egg?" And you were like, "What dragon egg?" And I slowly remembered and said, "Oh, nothing," and felt stupid. Ambiguity lived in a place with some people who did some things. He felt a little sheepish, but it was cold out there. Now the old house is soft and sinking. Only the field mice call it home, but every once in a while she returns and cares for the wildflowers. She came with a face and a name, but no soul. I came here on a dream, but when the dream was over, I was left behind. There are some things you should know. I don't know what they are, but they're out there. He drew all the curtains so as to not let the darkness in, but darkness was already hiding, waiting with a grin. Dear world behind me, I know you're an infinite hive of possibilities endlessly coming alive that will sneakily snap back if I try to catch you in the act. So I'm not going to, but just know that I'm onto you. The creature only ventured out at dawn when the world was quiet and at its most forgiving. And in the morning they shook their pillows violently, hoping all the dreams they lost that night would tumble out. For years afterward, he told the story, but only the children believed him. Your heart has a little empty corner. You won't even know I'm there. I'll be very quiet. And so they lingered together until there is no more music to be made. And that is the Tiny Book of Tiny Stories, Volume 2, by Hit Record, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Wero. You have reached the end of the Tiny Book of Tiny Stories read-along. I hope these stories stay with you forever. These stories have taught me that no matter how short the story, they can all have hidden layers and heart. Thank you for joining me.